The Vikings are the worst playoff team I've seen in quite some time. The Vikings are overrated. The Vikings have the worst defense out of any playoff team I've ever seen. Patrick Peterson is talking shit about the organization. Oh, I get disrespected. I'm getting disrespected. Really? An organization paying you millions of dollars disrespects you. You're just washed up and bitter about it, Patrick Peterson. Yeah! Illegal contact! Peterson's a weak link. He's washed up. Bad feelings. Cardinals got rid of you because you were no longer good. You were taking PEDs, Patrick Peterson. Those are hard feelings. The Cardinals have moved on from you. Why do you keep on bringing up the Cardinals name? Bitter, grandma. That's what you come across as, Patrick Peterson. Bitter, grandma. A bitter grandma. That's who Patrick Peterson is. We've moved on from y'all. Oh, hey, Patrick Peterson allowing another catch. Look at that. Oh, Patrick Peterson getting disrespected because the Cardinals pay you millions of dollars. And no one else will be taking on that big of a contract. There are no buyers for Patrick Peterson. Patrick Peterson is a bitter old man. He is one and done. He's got stiffed arm by Danny Dimes. He got roasted for the touchdown earlier. Patrick Peterson is a joke. I say keep on targeting number 7. Number 7. Incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson got lucky right there. The receiver just did a terrible job of putting his arm under the ball there. On, beat Patrick Peterson. One and done. Worst defense ever for a playoff team. Vikings are awful. Danny, deliver the dime. Danny, deliver the dime. Target Peterson. You know where to go. Throw the ball. Ha! Patrick Peterson, take that! Cry some more to the ref. He got the catch. There's Patrick Peterson. He got beat again. Patrick Peterson ain't on nothing. Cardinals knew he was washed up. Vikings, that's a lucky fluke team. How many one-score games have they won? Oh, he choked. 86 choked. Peterson sucks. Giants ain't got no chance of going to the Super Bowl. Ain't got no chance of going back to Arizona. Giants ain't got no chance. Now, number 20, that's a real defensive back. He ain't Patrick Peterson. The Giants look the wrong way. Keep on targeting Patrick Peterson. Yep. Andy Reid and the Chiefs, the two brothers, the Kelsey brothers, are competing for who's going to win the second Super Bowl ring between the two. Andy Reid against his old team. Yep. Vikings defense sucks. Vikings defense is awful. I mean, they've been awful all year long. You're at home. At least the Vikings play a close game. Vikings, good offense. Vikings, trash defense. Worst playoff defense ever. You're tired of the Chiefs, man, but Kansas City's going to make it because they've got the State Farm guys in the State Farm commercial. They've got Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid in on the State Farm commercials. Good job, Danny. It's under 10 minutes. Target Patrick Peterson. He's going to give up the touchdown. I highly doubt they make Patrick Mahomes lose another Super Bowl again for the time being. The Chiefs make it, they're going to win. They'll beat the Eagles. I think ratings are going to tank if Tom Brady's in the Super Bowl. We got to talk about where Tom Brady's going to go next. He's going to have to lose. He's going to have to lose big. No pass rush. Vikings defense sucks. Vikings defense was awful. You saw Patrick Peterson get beat for the touchdown, right? What do these athletes talk about disrespect? You gotta earn it. You haven't been playing to your level, Patrick. He's been past it for a few years now. Patrick Peterson needed steroids. Patrick Peterson, I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer. He definitely isn't first ballot like Aeneas Williams or Richard Sherman, you know. Yeah, Tom Brady gonna beat the Niners. Yep. I still win either way when we watch that game. When we watch that Niners Bucks game, I still win either way. I don't have to delete my channel. If the Niners lose or the Buccaneers lose, I'm fine with that too. First down! First down! Patrick Peterson got beat! He sucks! He's trash! 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 I keep on seeing number 7 involved in every Giants catch. I'm telling you guys. I don't care if he's directly responsible for the receiver. Patrick Peterson ain't on nothing. Quarterback sneak. You sneak that shit in. Here we go. Are they going to choke right here? Are they going to choke? Get him to jump off sides and go. Quarterback sneak. That's the right call. Yep, quarterback sneak. I'm a good offensive coordinator. Just sneak it in. No fancy stuff. No running back dive. Don't allow the defense to get a push. Boom, first down. Oh yeah, Buffalo definitely would. I agree with that. Patrick is Gematria 33. Glendale's Gematria 33. The Bills is Gematria 33. We're gonna see a little bit of. We're gonna see something a little different. A neutral site game. It'll be some fun. Ha ha! Patrick Peterson, penalty on number 7. I guarantee you they're calling it on number 7. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. He sucks. He's bitter because he's past it. He's no disrespect. Number 7. Number 7. He was getting beat for another touchdown. Peterson sucks. Talk about being disrespected. The team that paid him $1 million contract for years. And talk about disrespect. I told y'all Patrick Peterson ain't on nothing. Patrick Peterson ain't on nothing. He was the weak link of the defense all year long. Patrick Peterson sucks, man. He sucks. He's a bitter old grandma. That's what he is. He's a bitter grandma, Patrick Peterson. Cardinals got rid of him because he's trash. He's trash. He's a bitch. Patrick Peterson's a bitch. He is. He sucks. I get tired of these guys getting paid millions of dollars talking about disrespect. These guys should shut the fuck up and don't talk shit about the entity that's feeding you, that's feeding your livelihood. I get sick and tired of guys talking about disrespect. They had no problem signing $1 million contract. Cardinals got rid of his ass because he was no longer good. Because he got suspended for PEDs. Now, DeAndre Hopkins, he doesn't need to take PEDs to continue to perform because he continued to perform. But Patrick Peterson, he was in steady decline. He took PEDs. Because he was no longer good. The Vikings, I tell you guys, are not going to lose. They're not losing. The Giants will not lose. Vikings will lose. Absolutely lose. I guarantee you. This defense is awful. Because the game is just the beginning. Las Vegas, the greatest arena on earth. But yeah, I like the Bucs. I won't care if they lose. I will not care if the Buccaneers lose next week. I will not care. Something tells me this guy's going to come down to earth. This Brock Purdy guy. There's nothing in there for the split for San Francisco. You just got to watch commercials. State Farm commercial there. They featured Andy Reid because they knew he was going to beat his former team, the Eagles. Let's make it happen, Andy Reid. Both teams play at Glendale. Let's make it happen. Travis Kelce, center of the Eagles, winner of Super Bowl 52. No, that's Jason Kelce. Excuse me. Jason Kelce, Super Bowl winning center of the Eagles, Super Bowl 52, against Travis Kelce, Super Bowl 54 winning tight end, the Kansas City Chiefs. The winner between the two brothers gets to have a second Super Bowl ring. Bet the Niners! I dare y'all! Bet the Niners! Put your money where your mouth is! Bet the Niners! I dare y'all! Don't tell me yet no sign up until y'all ain't gonna bet. Oh, y'all gonna go better. Oh, y'all gonna go better. But boom, kaboom. Easy. Chiefs win AFC. That's most of the funds. The Chiefs Super Bowl. Then, hey, you get a little exacta. You get a Chiefs over Eagles. But boom, kaboom. Vikings suck. Kirk Cousins interception. Here we go. Let's make it happen. Kirk Cousins interception. That will make it interesting. When Tom Brady wins and they have the Giants and the Eagles, is Tom Brady going to go up against the Giants or is he going to go up against the Eagles? That'll make it interesting if Tom Brady's playing on Saturday. But then he's playing on Monday. The NFL will probably give him the Sunday game if he's playing on the Monday. So they work on Pinnock. Here he is on the tackle of Longwu. Hope he's okay. Or Giants could win 2 out of 3 against Brady because Brady has too much at 23. There's that. So here it is. The NFL is rigged. State Farm Super Bowl. It's all rigged. The Eagles, Chiefs is all the storylines. There's only 2 possible teams at the start of the year who can win. It's going to be the Chiefs or the Eagles. It's going to be Travis Kelce being his brother, Jason Kelce. Be the first time we featured brothers since Super Bowl 47 when we had the Harbaugh Bowl between Jim Harbaugh of the Niners and John Harbaugh of the Baltimore Ravens. Let's see who's the younger brother between Jason and Travis, because older brother is rigged for older brother John to beat Jim. Okay, so Jason Kelce is November 5th, 1987. Travis Kelce is 1989. But then again, the old, younger, it don't matter. These guys don't directly impact the coaching decisions. Travis Kelce is 33 years of age. That's Jamacha Glendale. He's their key playmaker outside of Patrick Mahomes. He just happens to have the golden child, Patrick Mahomes. He's the golden child. He's a golden child over Josh Allen right now. Josh Allen going to make it next year, though. I'll give you all that with Buffalo. I'm going with Buffalo to win the AFC next year. A Bills-Cowboys rematch next year is what I'm going with. I'm going with the silver helmet to win at the Silver State. So I'm going Dallas Cowboys next year. We'll see if they keep Mike McCarthy or not. We'll see if Jerry Jones dies before or during the season next year. I don't know, man. I mean, they could take that Ohio State guy. I mean, he could fuck it up, Josh McDaniels could be fired, and the Raiders could bring back Derek Carr for the year of Super Bowl 59. We could bring in Jim Harbaugh. I think we can bring back Derek Carr after next year. We can fire McDaniels and move on with Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh wants to move on with the rookie quarterback. That's a second Giants player that I've seen injured during the second half. Eagles will beat the Giants 3 times, I reckon. The possibilities with Tom Brady is what makes the Eagles Giants interesting, but the NFL is just going to go for the rest for Tom Brady. So I'd be very surprised if the Bucs are not playing on Sunday next week. I really don't care if the Cowboys win, by the way, because that means the Bucs are out of it. So I would be okay actually with the Cowboys win tomorrow. I'd be okay with it. Brock Purdy's first loss against Tom Brady. Oh, I can't script any better. That screenplay's not working. To the tight end, the Cook, the Giants seem to be eating up the screen. The Giants are prepared for that screen pass the entire week from the looks of it. And when you blitz with 4 guys, you don't leave a lot of space for a screen pass. Giants rush 4 guys. He didn't want to get hit, or just the ball was off. Okay, this game is over. The Giants are going to smoke Patrick Peterson. It's time to lay the hammer down on this game. So, if you're wondering why the Vikings are losing this game, they get blown out by playoff contenders. They got blown out by the Packers. They're the worst defense of any playoff team I've ever seen watching football. I think I'm convinced. The Vikings are terrible. The Vikings, very, very rarely do you see a team win that many one-score games. I mean, Vikings are going to win, I think, at most 10 games if they get lucky. Next year, they'll win 7 to 9 games, probably, the Minnesota Vikings. That's how bad their defense is. They just don't have that Everson Griffin in the prior defenses that Minnesota has. Are we accustomed to? They just don't have that anymore. Built an identity of being an offensive team, to be a finesse team, it looks like, from Minnesota.
He's got 11. This is the second time now Daniel Jones has beat the nickel pressure of Sullivan off the edge. This time he finds Saquon Barkley, who's his fast release. See, they're going to bring him off the edge. Saquon's in an empty protection, meaning he does not have any blocking responsibilities. He's going to run right past the blitzer. Makes a nice one-hand catch. He's got 56 yards receiving. He's got 53 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns to Barkley and first down, New York.
All right, let's go. Patrick Peterson. This dude is trash. Dude is garbage. I'm going 5-1 for the week. Congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to the winners. The toss-up, the Jaguars game, ba-boom. The Giants game, kaboom. Come on, Tom Brady. 3 toss-up games. You gotta win, Tom. You have to win, Tom. You have to win, Tom. Vikings self-destructed on that false start on 4th and 1. That is what cost the game. Are the Giants going to play clock here? It's possible. Could be set up for Kirk Cousins to get the ball back. Okay, I mean, hey, 3rd and 2. I mean, the Vikings might get the ball back. I'd still target the washed-up bum, Patrick Peterson. I'll come out with NBA Game of the Day. Of course, it's Goat King the Bond. We didn't care about this washed-up game with a backup quarterback. I know Baltimore makes it competitive with backup quarterbacks, but something tells me Lamar, they're going to make this game set up to give Lamar the contract. I don't do Patreon because Patreon's for frauds. Patreon's for frauds out there. You got to make it on your own, man. The Patreon's for bums out there. People who do Patreon are entitled. They feel so entitled. They don't want to showcase their picks. 460,000 is coming on one wager. Celtics win the East, Lakers win the West, PSG win the Champions League. That's it. Just get the matchup for the finals and call Messi to win the Champions League. That's $460,000. That's not even my only bet. I've got more. That's why I don't do Patreon, man, because real pneumologists, y'all got to go make the money off your knowledge, man. That's what y'all got to do. Don't be a bum and give y'all trash and ask for money. I need the money. Someone out there's like, oh, I need the money. I need the new studio. I need everything. I need the money. 1989, 1990, Giants made it to the Super Bowl because I just remember Packers, 49ers, and Cowboys. I know the Giants made it in the late 1980s. I'll give you that. I can look that up and see if that's true. Well, they did make it 2000, 2001, 2006, 2007, 2008, and of course 2011, 2012. Yeah, 1990, 91, Giants beat the Bills. Giants got it! Yeah! Game over! Right? Timeout usage? Game over? Patrick Peterson going home? Someone's washed up. Someone has moved on. He ain't moved on because he ain't moved on from the fact he's no longer good. He talked shit to the one organization who gave him all of his millions of dollars and helped support his kind of living that he's living today. Get sick and tired of these stupid-ass athletes talking about disrespect, talking shit about the team who's paying them millions of dollars. It's a joke. Oh, my God. Patrick Peterson, my God. Will he go to Hall of Fame? Will Patrick Peterson go to Hall of Fame? May not be guaranteed, but you never know. The Hall of Fame is watered down, so he probably will go to the Hall of Fame. Hard to see him being a Cardinal in a Canton bust. I think even if he wasn't the best cornerback between, I will not be mad. As a matter of fact, during both Giants Super Bowl runs growing up, uh, sixth grade, 2007, that the Giants were the team that I rooted to win the Super Bowl out of any team before the postseason started. 2011, yes, I was going for the Giants and whatnot. I love them teams. I like the Tom Coughlin. I like the fact that they could drop guys in coverage, have a lot of guys in coverage, and still get a good pass rush with four guys. With Justin Tuck, with Osi Umenyiora, 2007. Justin Tuck, you had Jason Pierre-Paul on the 2011 team. Giants always can get a great pass rush with four guys and drop backs, drop seven guys in coverage and short, intermediate, and deep coverage. Nah, man, no, it ain't gonna be Jags against the Eagles. But the reason why Doug Peterson's going up against the Eagles is because, why Doug Peterson's going up against the Chiefs. He was Chiefs offensive coordinator 2013, 2015. He's going up against his old team. He learned from Andy Reid. He probably was with the Eagles. I have to go back and see if he was with the Eagles organization when Andy Reid was coach. But Andy Reid, Doug Peterson, was brought up under Andy Reid. He's under the Andy Reid coaching tree. That's why he's going up against him. Plus, the Eagles are the number one seed, and the former Eagles coach Doug Peterson did make it to the next round of the postseason. I don't know what the Giants are doing, man. They do nothing. What are they doing? Right? So the Vikings have no timeouts. You have to bar this. Hey, it's New York, right? East Coast still has the highest population density out of anywhere in the country. So Philly and New York, they'll bring in all the interest, the entire East Coast. They dominate by the numbers through the nominal population figures. We've said that a bunch of times. They've continued to stay the course. But right now, any sort of sack, any sort of strip sack, at the end of this play, if fourth down, I don't like the Eagles. I mean, they're rival the Cardinals. NFL championships, 1947, 1948, all that, NFC East. Eagles are just mad that the Cardinals beat them a lot when they're in the division. Their fans, they don't know that their team is trash. How rigged was that drop? That was rigged. I don't know if he makes a first down, but he should have caught that. Well, it was all rigged, so the game's not over, obviously, so they can give the ball back to the Vikings. He was purposely supposed to drop the ball to give the Vikings a chance. He's supposed to make it dramatic. It's an absolute block by Daniel Jones. He puts it right on that front shoulder pad to allow a run after the catch, and nothing really fancy, just drops it. I tell you, that 22nd playoff win by Andy Reid, like, wow. And on top of it's being played at State Farm Stadium. The Kelsey brothers, the former team. It seems like all the WWE storylines is with that one matchup. I'm not going off of the fact that they're number one seeds. I'm going off of the storylines, Seems like Andy Reid's missing that second championship instead of just that one ring for as great of a coach that he is. I won't mind seeing the Eagles lose another Super Bowl. I'm sure the NFC East doesn't mind either. It would be an interesting Super Bowl that it would bring out the Cowboy fans, the Giant fans, the Washington fans. The Cowboy fans all across the country hate the Eagles, so they're going to root for the Chiefs, the Dallas Texans. Dallas Cowboys root for the Dallas Texans. Wow. They call a roughing or a late hit or something. It's just looking insanely rigged right now. I mean, insanely rigged. Minneapolis Miracle, anything is possible. The superstition is really playing out right now. I fell asleep during that game, man. I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to record the game that was being re-aired on NFL Network. I'm gonna have to watch the whole thing. I remember watching the Jaguars score the touchdown, but then 20 points. Yep, it was all rigged. It's making the Sean Payton sweepstakes a lot more interesting. But Sean Payton's not an idiot. He's not going to go to the same conference as Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. That leaves the NFC with the Cardinals and the Cowboys. I mean, if he's not an idiot, I don't think Sean Payton is stupid. I don't think he's dumb enough to not make it the easiest possible path to the Super Bowl when you're talking about Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow. Cousins missed him right there. Well, hopefully, I hope you're right about that. But the Vikings and Eagles game was a clusterfuck. That Vikings Eagles game was trash. I remember watching that Monday Night Football game. It was trash. It was garbage. It was awful.
Time is of the essence here. You need to go down and get 7.
Get him! The Giants are eating up the underneath passing game. That's preparation. That's film. Bring on the 2-minute warning. Bring on the 3rd and long. Vikings will probably have another chance, but Vikings will probably choke. You want to share us some of the Vikings gematria, Emmer? I mean, we'd be happy to listen. I mean, it's a because you can wait to see if the Vikings actually win before you show us your numbers. Chelsea, come on, Chelsea, y'all tripping. This is a mid-table club. Brighton have been winning every game without Graham Potter. Chelsea have been losing every game with Graham Potter. It's only one glass. But Tuesday to Friday, yes, I'm definitely not drinking from Tuesday to Friday. It's just drinking and football go hand in hand. So, yep, if the NFL keeps up with this Monday Night Football game for the wild card, then, yep, I'll have to get a glass for every playoff game. But I don't need to. Tuesday to Friday is easy. I don't need to drink nothing. I need to drink nothing during those days. It's only for football, okay? Football. Anyway, I think people like me and I drink too because I make it very entertaining. I do. You're nothing, Patrick Peterson. You have to watch that shit. You gotta watch that shit, Patrick. You're going home. Patrick Peterson's a weak link. If you knew everything about Patrick Peterson, you would take the Giants. Take the Giants. Take the Giants. This would be an embarrassment. People have to understand that they'll never let a division rival win the Super Bowl hosted by a division rival. 49ers are finished. There's no chance they're going to make the Super Bowl. There is zero chance they were ever going to let the Seahawks win by chance back in Super Bowl 49 because the division rival was hosting it. There's zero chance Cardinals are going to face the Broncos at the 49ers Stadium. There's zero chance they're going to win at the 49ers Stadium. Anyway, because Peyton Manning was chosen to win. Okay, that's called respect, okay? I ain't looking for free money and entitlements and handouts for not putting out, consistent picks, That's why I don't like the Patreon Fraud Network. You want to challenge yourself. You want to challenge yourself that, hey, you can make money off of your knowledge. And you will be successful. when the Ravens beat the Niners in the Super Bowl, the older brother won. They had a last ride in the sunset for Ray Lewis. That was all rigged. And plus Joe Montana and Joe Flacco had 11 touchdowns and 0 interceptions back then. He dropped it. Yes! No! Take that, Patrick Peterson. One more play. This game is over. Patrick, you suck. You're no Patrick Mahomes. You're only Patrick Peterson. Patrick Peterson blew them the game. So one more play. One more play. One more play, guys. One more play. Kirk Cousins is trash. Underneath, they did not even try to win this game. What kind of passing play underneath on 4th and 8? They don't even bother trying because they knew the script beforehand. Patrick Peterson! Suck, Patrick! You suck, Patrick Peterson! You all got Peterson today. You all got Patrick Peterson. You all got Patrick Peterson. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh yes! Patrick Peterson losing. Hell yeah! He's trash. Patrick Peterson is trash. Patrick Peterson, one word. Patrick Peterson.
Most people thought the Giants no chance to make the playoffs at the beginning of this year. Forget about making the playoffs. They're moving on to the divisional round.
Well, at least the Cardinals in our new University of Phoenix Stadium, our State Farm Stadium, opened in 2006, have never lost a playoff game at that stadium. The Vikings did. I don't think they played as many playoff games as the Cardinals did at State Farm Stadium. So it was the Falcons game, it was the Eagles game, the NFC Championship game. You know, Cardinals Eagles 1947, Cardinals Eagles there. That's how scripted that championship was in 2009. Then we go ahead and beat the Packers, and then we go ahead and we beat the Eagles. So yep, undefeated at State Farm Stadium. The Vikings no longer undefeated in the playoffs at that stadium. The 49ers are still undefeated at Levi's in the postseason. The pandemic is over. The home Super Bowl winners is done. The home Super Bowl curse is going to continue because the pandemic and social distancing is over. So no, Raiders ain't got no chance of making the Super Bowl because McDaniel's going to get fired. It's going to be another jackass season because we have a jackass owner who can't get a haircut. We have a jackass coach who's a literal donkey. And then this dude is done with football, Aaron Rodgers. He's done with football. He's done. He knows it's it. He knows he plays guitar. He's dating a girl right now. Aaron Rodgers got other interests outside of football. This guy is just not going to go through the grind anymore. I damn well hope so. But it ain't going to be this year. It's going to be Super Bowl 60 and Super Bowl 61. We got to bring back Derek Carr after McDaniels gets fired. Jim Harbaugh trades for Derek Carr, brings him back to the Raiders after the Raiders go 3-14, whatever the fuck next year. I'm calling it. I'm fucking calling it. We got to bring this motherfucker back. He's going to make the postseason, whatever. He's going to get injured. He's going to have an ACL injury. His current team doesn't want him, but the Raiders want Derek Carr. Bring this dude back. You better hit it on the draft. That's the only choice they have right now.
This wildcard weekend, all customers who place the same game parlay on NFL games get up to $100 in free bets, win or lose. FanDuel, make every moment more. The world's greatest collector car auctions returns to Westworld. January 21st to the 29th. Join us as hundreds of vehicles cross the block. This automotive lifestyle event has something for everyone. For tickets, visit barrett-jackson.com. Don't miss a second. Fox 10 Phoenix. The GMC Sierra with hands-free driving offers the most advanced and luxurious pickup in its class. Yeah, it rocks.
Hi, we're Visible, the wireless company who thinks you should only need you to save. No families, no random roommates, just you. And maybe your pup if you have one. Because with Visible, you get exactly what you need on just one line. Unlimited data, 5G included, with no annual contracts. Get all that for just $15 a month for the first 12 months.
Number 6.
Now, that's 50% off the Visible plan.
Number 4. Yeah, but Eagles Giants is set. I wonder if they're going to announce when they're going to play each other.
Offer ends soon. Switch now at visible.com.
My name is Teresa Barber. I was in the United States Navy and I served overseas in the Middle East and Africa. Early on in my career, I had a commander that taught our suicide prevention training on a Friday afternoon, and the very next day he took his own life. 90% of suicide attempts involving event are fatal.
Giants play the Eagles because number 4 against number 5 is tomorrow, so number 6 seed automatically goes up against the number 1 seed. So Giants Eagles is already set. Let's see if the NFL has announced the playing day for that game. The Giants play the Eagles. We can just go to NFL schedule. I like to go see if they've announced the playing dates for the next round. So nothing's been announced yet. No divisional schedule set. Yeah, if you knew Patrick Peterson sucked, well, now you know that he sucks. What the fuck? How can you like Trey Lance over Brock Purdy? Lance is garbage. I've seen the Cardinals pick this guy off. I've seen Brock Purdy beat the Cardinals already. I've seen Brock Purdy win a playoff game. I've seen Trey Lance lose against the Bears in week 1. Lance sucks. He can't play. The Niners wasted draft picks on this guy. That's why the Niners not winning the Super Bowl, because they fucked up with the Purdy trade. They fucked up because they lost the draft picks. It wasn't his first NFL game against the Bears. He played the year before. He wasn't ready to play yet. And he still is not ready to play. Most Niner fans agree that Brock Purdy and Jimmy Garoppolo is the real debate. Kyle Shanahan, if he believed in Trey Lance, he would not pick this dude 7th in the draft. But here we are. His time with the Niners is over. I hope Trey Lance is the Niners quarterback because he sucks. But he ain't no Brock Purdy, is he? You're a bitch. How many Super Bowls have you won since the new division alignment? You're talking about Super Bowls before the internet was created. Are you a joke? Are you a joke? Are you even from the Bay Area, first and foremost? You're a joke. Come on, wake up. NFL is never going to let the Seahawks win at Glendale. You really think the Niners going to win at Glendale? You're delusional. Your brain's been polluted. You better hope the Cowboys win or else you're fucked, because it's Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady. And Tom Brady has faced the Eagles 3 times in the postseason. The Cardinals ain't going through no rebuild. They're bringing a real ass coach. How can you call this a rebuild if they were 8-1? And then the Cardinals got injured, but when you have injuries, that's when real coaching steps up. Kyle Shanahan can win when his team gets injuries. Kingsbury's a joke. Everyone knows he's a joke. Everyone knows he should be a Calvin Klein model. He should stop impersonating an NFL head coach. That is where Sean Payton is going to make the difference. And the Cardinals took the best quarterback in the draft. You don't have a quarterback in San Francisco. You have a never-ending quarterback carousel. You have a never-ending quarterback debate. How is beating the Cardinals and the Raiders and the shit-ass Seahawks going to do you any good? It's not. You still have to go up against Jalen Hurts or Tom Brady. You have to go up against a real team like the Cowboys. Not the fuck-ass Cardinals with Kingsbury. Not the fuck-ass Raiders. Whichever fuck-ass team the Niners play. Oh, yeah. Fuck-ass Seahawks. Yeah, they're a joke, too. Who did they beat in the conference? The Cardinals twice. They beat the Falcons. They beat the Saints. They lost to the Panthers. Everyone knows the Seahawks are hot garbage. The Dolphins are hot garbage, but the NFL scripted it. The Bills took a dive, and then everyone knew the Bills were going to run away with it. So go ahead, because you can kiss my ass when the Niners will be nowhere near my house at Glendale, because Roger Goodell knows that it's State Farm time. And I agree, Roger, it's State Farm time. We already know the Chiefs beat the Niners already. We don't want to see that rematch. We want to see none of that. They destroyed the Niners in the last 10 minutes. The choke job, Shanahan's a choke job. He'll never win the Super Bowl because he's a choker. He choked against Tom Brady. He choked the 10-point lead. This team's a choke job. The Niners still don't have a quarterback. They could have had Kyler Murray if they tanked a little harder and got 2 wins instead of 3 wins. The Niners needed Kyler Murray. He would have won the Super Bowl with them already. The Niners failed. Cardinals win because they got the quarterback. If I'm the 49ers, I keep on looking for that franchise quarterback because I don't see it. And they won't win until they get a real quarterback. And no, Colin Kaepernick is not a real quarterback. Alex Smith was not good enough. They still don't have a quarterback. And shipping draft picks for McCaffrey. Come on. He could be one injury from ending his career. I think the Niners will find that quarterback someday, just not right now. Eagles found that quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts. He can play. He proved him wrong. He was undermined. He was doubted because he was a black quarterback who people were under the impression could only run. But Jalen Hurts has proven that he can make plays in the pocket, moving around with his feet if need be. Now, tonight, 10 points. I got to go double digits for tonight. We had a close game today. We had a close game in the morning. I got to go double digits because, hey, Lamar needs the money. Lamar needs the respect. Lamar needs all that. Don't be surprised to see Kyler Murray against Lamar Jackson in Super Bowl 59. Kyler Murray against Lamar Jackson, Super Bowl 59. Sean Payton with the Cardinals. John Harbaugh. It's a slugfest matchup. I'm calling it. Cardinals get Sean Payton. Payton Shamacha 28. Cardinals scored 28 points. They won the last championship. Cliff Kingsbury had 28 wins. Sean Payton's not an idiot. He's not going to join the same conference as Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. Pretty much to me, it's Dallas or Arizona for Sean Payton. In Buffalo, who beat Cincinnati over the course of 60 minutes? I mean, the Giants got blasted twice by the Eagles, but already we see the Giants against the Eagles. The NFL won Giants against the Eagles, despite the fact that Giants were nowhere near the Eagles during those 2 regular season games. NFL just doesn't care about that, it seems like. That's not going to be a factor for tomorrow. We're going to be talking about who's the Cowboys' next coach after tomorrow. And all the ESPN talking heads and NFL picks, they're picking the Cowboys. Have you seen Dak Prescott in recent weeks? How am I supposed to believe he's going to put in a good performance? He really is going through a shaming ritual. We really think he's a washed quarterback. He shouldn't be starting. Well, he is a starter, but he's playing like a jackass. He's playing like a jackass. He's playing like he's throwing a football for the first time. That's what it's like watching Dak Prescott play. What the hell is going? What is going on with him? Is it the injuries? Is it something else?
The Giants have done that under this coaching staff, and they're to be feared now. Now Philadelphia's sitting at home going, "Hey, everybody, play these guys twice."
One more matchup, then the stage has all been set for the next round.
They're just a well-coached team. I mean, you see some of these games, and you see a team that they don't beat themselves. They don't turn the ball over. They 7 for 13.
I wonder what that point spread will be for the Eagle game. It should be much closer than the last time. I wonder if they've already came out with that stuff already, because number 4, number 5, number 6 gets number 1. It's already been said.
I mean, that's the best thing you can do to keep an offense like the Minnesota Vikings off the field. And this is the Giants offense that you don't look back and you go, okay, name all these receivers who had 1,000 yards. You can't do it. Have they all of a sudden ignited the league as far as their offensive firepower? But then you look back.
Well, Raiders are a real defense. They still need a defense. I mean, they're still garbage. I mean, still trash. They're bums. After next year, they'll clean house, have a new coach. They'll bring back Derek Carr. They'll bring back They'll bring back Jim Harbaugh. He was there when they made the Super Bowl against the Buccaneers. He was quarterback coach. Bring in Jim Harbaugh. Bring in Derek Carr. Tom Brady will smoke the Niners. I guarantee it. I'll bet Bucks all the way next week.
Y'all feeling lucky? Luke Combs here, and I have an exclusive opportunity for you to win $500,000 by knowing me and the Living Lucky with Luke Combs Lottery Experience. It brings it forward.
That'll be a low-rated Super Bowl if Tom Brady is playing another Super Bowl. I mean, we already see what happened with the pandemic and with 2019. I mean, NFL's gonna fuck it up. They're moving on to something else. Time to pass that torch over to Patrick Mahomes. Here we go. 5-1 for the week. Tampa wins. Tampa 21. Here we go.